Good morning, guests, and we want you to know now that you've been here the first time, you are now part of the family of CSL Parker. So welcome you a lot. If you'd like to let us know a little bit more about you, on the back table, we have some cards. You can give us some information. We'll add you to our weekly newsletter so you know what's going on at the church. And we're just so glad to have you. Thank you so much. And what about our wonderful musicians? We've got Harry on bass, John on the drums, Caleb on keyboard, and of course, we couldn't forget our guest vocalist, Cody Quells. He is a globally recognized touring artist and award-winning songwriter. His original music has charted internationally on iTunes, and he's twice appeared as speakers on the TEDx stage. In 2022, he was invited to be a voting member of the Recording Academy, which presents the Grammy Awards. He's an educator of the vocal arts and enjoys a full private lesson studio in Louisville, Colorado. So, also we want to recognize DJ, who's our sound engineer for today. And stepping in for Hans is Jeanette on our filming. So, as you all know, we have people in our congregation that have white stoles on, like what Jeanette has. Those are our practitioners. They're part of the ecclesiastical arm of our church, and they're our prayer warriors. So if you have something that you would like prayer with someone with, whether it's a celebration or something you're thinking about, they're available to pray with you, and they would love a chance to pray with you. Just grab one of them after service. And how about our altar this morning? Of course, it's February, the month of love, and we want to give great thanks to Janice DeBaca, who put our altar together this morning. Yeah. Now, we have lots of things to tell you about today. Yesterday, we completed our Bags for the Homeless drive. We collected $950 to fill bags, plus a $30 check that was made to Parker Task Force that we donated to them as they helped us. We had 14 volunteers show up. It took us 15 minutes to pack 28 bags. And what was really nice is the volunteers that showed up, all but 4 of the 28 bags were taken home, and they're going to be personally presented to homeless by those volunteers. This was a great fundraiser, guys. We had a lot of fun. As you all know, coming up next Saturday, the 7th, Carolyn Richardson's workshop on superpowers and strategies for empath is taking place. It's 2 to 4 at the Parker Task Force. Tuition is a love offering gift to leave for Parker Task Force. Then on the 19th, she is teaching a 6-week-long class. It will be at Parker Task Force from 10 to 12, and then from 6 to 8, it will be via Zoom. And you can sign up for it on our website. On your chairs, you're going to see, number 1, we have words to the songs that we sing usually. And what we ask is that's for people who can't remember the words or new people. We need to make a joyful noise and join with our musicians. So what we would ask is when the service is over, if you'll just leave those on the chairs, we'll pick them up so they're out every week for you to use. Also on your chairs, you will see a prayer from Ernest Holmes. We have 3 classes going on now with Dr. Verne on the believing, becoming, and being. And in the Thursday class, we had a lot of people that were expressing, heartbreak and concerns and stuff about what has happened in Minneapolis, and frustration because they don't believe as one person they can do anything. So we are challenging you, our church family, at 3 o'clock every day for the month of February to pray Ernest Holmes' prayer that he wrote in 1953 for the congregation. Where 2 or more are gathered, we can have great power by all of us joining the intention of doing this. So those are for you to take home so that you can join us daily in prayer. Next, I have some great news from the MAC committee, of which I'm co-chair with Jennifer Drybread. We have now received 4 applications for the senior minister position. Now, we do have another week because the posting does not close till next Sunday, the 8th at 11:59 p.m. And through the grapevine, we have heard there's a potential to get 2 more applications. So our MAC committee is busy at work with the initial applications, going through and doing the first level of evaluation. And there'll be more to come. It may not be every week, but we'll be sharing at least every other week where we're at. Today, giving our message, and one of our favorites is Dr. Michelle Medrano. She's lead pastor at Mile High, and we know, I mean, she doesn't even need an introduction. Just seeing her, we all get excited. And we know today will be a great, great service. And now I will turn this over to our practitioner on duty, Dr. Verne.
Will you go into prayer with me? Today is all about good vibrations. And I'm always reminded of the Beach Boys song, Good Vibrations. I can't sing, but that's enough. Anyway, it's a sacred and a holy journey to connect in with the good vibrations. So right now we all just invoke and invite in those vibrations, allowing those vibrations to resonate with every cell of our beings. All 50 trillion cells from the top of our head to the tip of our toes. We vibrate with the energy of the Christ consciousness. And we open wide, we open our hearts, we open our minds this morning to receive the beautiful message from Dr. Michelle about vibrations. Can you just feel these good vibrations in this room? We vibrate with the energy of spirit. And for this I am indeed grateful. And I give thanks for this knowledge and invite all of you to join me in saying together, and so it is. Now we're going to have a reading activity, and that is our prayer for the new minister. You should all have cards. If you don't, raise your hand and Jeanette will get you one. Let's begin. We, the beloved community of CSO Parker, call forth through the divine field the minister who is perfectly aligned with our soul's next evolution. We celebrate our presence as a high vibration community, heart guided, love expressing, alive in sacred service, and inclusive of all ages, races, and lifestyles. Standing as a lighthouse for humanity, we release all ego, resistance, fear, and urgency. In trust, gratitude, and unity, we affirm that the One Presence is already weaving the path that brings our minister to us now, and so it is. Thank you.
Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, na 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 na, yeah. It's alright, it's okay. I'ma let it fall away, 'cause I don't have it in me to rebuild after this flood. And some might call it weakness, but for me, I know it's courage. There's a difference between rolling over and surrender to your soul. Na, 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 yeah. Na, 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 yeah. It's alright, it's okay. I'ma let it fall away, 'cause I don't have it in me to rebuild after this fall. And some might call it weakness, but for me I know it's courage. There's a difference between rolling over and surrender to your soul.
So as we breathe deeply, we take this moment of surrender through meditation and stillness, allowing ourselves to fall into center, wherever that might be for us, imagining ourselves standing in the very center of our beingness, at the core of who and what we are, feeling the energy of the divine pouring through this place and feeling that energy being dispersed into our beingness, into our body temple, into our emotional body, into our mind, into our life itself, vibrating beyond this body into every experience we have, into every relationship that we experience, every relationship we are connected to, and ultimately into every being everywhere. Feeling that connection, feeling ourselves plugged in, feeling ourselves as a light, a vibrational energy of beingness. And I declare and accept and invite each one of us with each breath to feel that with every breath in, that vibrational energy is literally rising. If we could see a volume number, maybe we see the volume turning up, or we see a container of energy rising up, rising up, rising up with each breath in, naturally, effortlessly. This doesn't have to be forced. It just simply is intended. And as this intention has its way through us, we might be feeling more alive. We might be feeling more connected. We might even be feeling more happy and joyous. We might feel this presence inviting us to rise up our own energy, to be responsible and accountable and intentional to feel this connecting force as the very source of us. And as it rises up, we allow ourselves to be in this state of beingness as we continue on in this service, as we continue here in spiritual community, feeling the connectedness between us all and the connectedness between those watching us online, and recognizing that highest vibrational energy is oneness. And we say yes to it and allow ourselves to be in the bliss of this truth as we take another deep breath and come back into this space, allowing this energy to be what inhabits us and the energy that we inhabit, feeling that centeredness as the truth of who we are right now. We simply give thanks and let it be, and so it is.
Na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, na 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 na, yeah. It's alright, it's okay. I'ma let it fall away, 'cause I don't have it in me to rebuild after this fight. And some might call it weakness, but for me I know it's courage. There's a difference between rolling over and surrender to your soul. Good vibes. I've got this good vibe feeling now, picked up by the riverside. A good vibe feeling fine. So pick me up in your pickup truck. We'll paint this town with a little love. This good vibe feeling, oh yeah. I popped into a local store a couple weeks ago. I was looking for some brand new Nikes. Sadly, there weren't any discounts, there weren't any deals, just a sale on some tandem bikes. So I jumped up on a futon, shouted, I gotta get my groove on. If that didn't start a riot, spatula sale, look out. We're gonna have ourselves a cookout while we're shaking with our bacon, set the place on fire with good vibes feeling. I picked up by the riverside, a good vibe feeling fine. So pick me up in your pickup truck. We'll paint this town with a little love. This good vibe feeling, oh yeah. Good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I've got these good vibes. These good vibes. These good vibes. You can sing it. These good vibes. You got it. These good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I popped into the library just the other day. Can't deny it was kind of quiet. And what unfolded next could be described as dangerous, not suggesting that you should try it. I jumped up on the table, shouted my body's young and able. If that didn't start a riot, somebody shouted step out. I got more than books to check out. If I said it wasn't me, I might be lying. Got this good vibe feeling I picked up by the riverside. Good vibe feeling fine. So pick me up in your pickup truck. We'll paint this town with a little love. This good vibe feeling, oh yeah. Good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I've got these good vibes. Sing it. These good vibes. These good vibes. Talking to you now, you. Good vibes. These good vibes. I got these good vibes. I got a vibe, I got a good vibe. This undeniable feeling, I'm glad to be alive. So go and tell the girls, go and tell the guys, tell the neighborhood, tell the whole tribe that we gon' turn it up, we gon' get it right. When we're all together, we don't have to pick a side tonight to catch a vibe, to catch a good vibe. To catch a good vibe. Good vibes. I've got these good vibes. I've got these good vibes. Michelle's gonna be bringing. I've got these good vibes. Sing it. These good vibes. You got this. Amen. These good vibes. These good vibes. I've got these good vibes. Thank you. Thank you.
Cody Qualls, good vibes. How do I follow that? I guess I'm gonna have to dance around during my talk, right? But I'm not getting up on one of those chairs, dude. I'm not doing that. Nope, no. Okay, yeah. He says he doesn't know if he'd do it again. I don't blame him. Oh, it's so great to be here again. I feel like I was just here a couple weeks ago. Oh, I was. It's wonderful to be here in this community. I'm so grateful for these great artists and for Cody Qualls. Thank you so much, all of you. Wonderful job. Yeah. Cody was one of the guest stars at our big candlelight services at Mile High Church, and we were all so excited that he said yes, because he's got all these wonderful little kids in his family, and he had to be with us on Christmas Eve till like 9 o'clock at night, and then go home and do all the Santa Claus stuff. So I'm glad you were with us. It made a big difference. It was a late night. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So the theme for this month here is a wonderful theme. I love it. Living in the frequency of love. That's a great overall theme. And today, the reason that the music has focused on vibes and vibration is that I get to talk about vibration. Everything vibrates is my message today. The invisible architecture of creation. And the intention with this is to look at our teaching and look at the creative energy that we are and that we have through the lens of science of mind, of course, and also to couple it with some science and quantum physics and the like, which is very exciting. And I love that study. I love that combination, and I am not a quantum physicist at all. So I'm always aware whenever I speak that there are probably people who are a lot smarter about things than me that I'm talking to. So I always feel a little self-conscious when I start to talk quantum physics or science in any way, shape, or form. And yet, I love it. I love reading some of the studies and reading some of the experiments. And I read the latest Dan Brown book recently, The Secret of Secrets. And it's all full of studies and science that is connecting consciousness in powerful ways. And it points to the Noetic Sciences Foundation, which I was blessed to get to be with the Noetic Science folks at an Association for Global New Thought conference back many years ago. We combined our efforts, and we had a conference where the scientists came and talked to us about how the things we are teaching in our New Thought centers are in absolute alignment with what is being discovered in science and physics and all of that. And so it felt really affirming and it felt really exciting. And the truth is that for eons now, there has been this intuition, I think, at the deepest level of humanity, that is the spiritual depth of humans connecting with the quantum field, connecting with the field of all that is, connecting with the vibrational energy of the earth and the soul and the essence of who and what we are. And so we hear from spiritual prophets and mystics through the ages, from the Gnostics, the first Christians, who some of the Christians became Christians and some of them were Gnostics. And the Gnostics were the mystical Christians. And the first Christians were kind of more interested in following the letter of the law necessarily than the mystical teachings that Jesus had presented them. And the Gnostics were their priority was, I want to understand the mystical teachings that Jesus talked about. And all of the mystics throughout the ages have come to the same conclusion when they have some big mystical experience, which I suspect some of us in the room have had, that it's all one energy. That no matter how you look at it, slice it or dice it or cut it all up or look at it through a microscope or whatever very powerful instruments we have, it's all energy in the forms of cells and atoms and molecules and all of that vibrating to form and fashion all that we see here. And in the spiritual world, in the mystical world, how that comes out of people's mouths, which has often been considered woo-woo, if you will. I like to call myself Reverend Dr. Woo-Woo sometimes, because I really align. Well, I'll just be woo today. Is that good? I won't go full woo-woo, all right, Dr. Vern? Just woo. Okay. It's that energy that connects it all. That's what we're pointing to when we say God. Right? We're not pointing to the guy in the sky or a gal in the sky. We're not pointing to a being who exists somewhere who's out there doing this. We're pointing to an energy, like I said last time I was here, a presence. Holmes talked about it being a presence. And so if we look at this combined message between the spiritual mystics and the scientists of many years now and even of today, we see that the conclusion really that people are coming to as a bottom line is that this is all a bunch of stuff in vibration. It's vibrational energy. And it's moving through everything. And when it's moving through things in a certain way, they are more solid, like my iPad, or the air we breathe less solid, or us, ourselves, our bodies. And that there's a vibrational component to us that might be called the essence or the soul that is in tune with all of this. Once again, Ken and I were reading Ernest Holmes' original textbook in our morning practice recently. And Holmes said something, and I said to Ken, I don't know whether I got this from Holmes or Holmes got this from me. No, wait, I wasn't alive when he was alive. But if you think about it, like a dead body can't catch COVID, can it? It can't get the flu. It can't come down with cancer. A dead body is just stuff. It's still the energy that breaks down and breaks, but what it takes for things to happen in a being's life is the vibrational energy of soul, of essence, of us. And this is the part of our teaching that is so foundational, that when we start to understand this profoundly, then we start to tend to our vibration profoundly. But what we have to give up to do that are often long-term, old-fashioned concepts about how life works. We have to give up the notion that there's something out there doing it to us. We have to give up the notion that we're being rewarded or punished. We have to claim our place in the vibrational energy of life and then use that awareness to shift and form and impact our vibrational energy. That's the bottom line of our teaching, that we're in cooperation, coherence, communication, we're co-creation with this vibrational energy that permeates all of it. And so we have a place in that relationship that allows us to bring forth the life that we would like to live. Here's how Deepak Chopra says this: science is discovering what mystics have known. Everything is energy, and energy responds to attention. That's it, isn't it? If we don't pay attention to our vibration, then we are just sort of floating along in the sea of creation. And things appear to just happen randomly and out of the blue, good things, bad things, up things, down things. But when we have the awareness and the discipline to live a life where we're paying attention to our own energy, we recognize that we're in cooperation. We are not in control. That's a different word. Control is where we think we manipulate or we even force things to be. We are in cooperation. We are in participation. We are in partnership. We're responsible for the tuning of this energy. And one of the greatest challenges, I think, of this teaching happens because the most powerful frequency that we broadcast, if you want to call it a frequency, we're constantly tuning into things, is the frequency we're actually living, not the one we pretend to hold. That's challenging. So think of it, here's a number of ways to think of that. Let's say that I'd really like to be listening to 103.5. I don't even know what that radio station is. Cody probably knows. He's probably been on it, sang on it. But let's say I want to be at 103.5. I want to listen to that radio station today. I like their music. But I persist in tuning to 98.6. I persist. I keep putting my radio on 98.6. And then I get angry and frustrated and feel victimized. Why can't I tune? I'm on 90. I want to tune into 103.5, but I'm on 98.6. We understand very clearly when it comes to a radio, you have to turn the dial. You have to do the work to move the dial to where you want it to be to get the station you want. It's true of you and me. You and I cannot tune in to channels of lack and limitation, fear and anger, victimization, and hope by some miracle that we'll get to tune into love and light and ease and grace. It doesn't work like that. We have to do the work to tune ourselves to the vibration that we want. And that is powerful because a lot of people think, I always call this this is kind of a gross example, but I always call it putting whipped cream on top of the manure. I think I can have this pile of manure that I never deal with, which might be your, Zig Ziglar called it, your stinking thinking or your unhealed consciousness, your anger, your victimization. And I think I can just take whipped cream and put it right on top. Changes everything. It doesn't change the molecular structure. It doesn't change the vibrational energy. So for you and I, what that means specifically is that we can't just go into our inner sanctum and our inner consciousness and have spent years investing in negative thinking and just put some happy thoughts in there. Sometimes we can make a shift. I mean, there's this example that people often use in our teaching about a cup of dirty water and you pour clean water in and the dirty water comes out. But notice in that example, the dirty water has to come out. And what that means for you and me is that, well, we might have to do some forgiveness work. We might have to change our vibration and forgive our parents or forgive people in our young life, siblings, people who hurt or harmed us. We might have to forgive that ex who broke our heart. We might have to forgive what's going on in our workplace, our bosses, or people who had, quote, authority over us, teachers, grandparents. We might have to forgive the person we're sitting right next to right now. Oh, look at them, look at each other. We might have to forgive people who are doing horrible things in the world. right? To change our vibration, to change the vibrational energy of what we're experiencing, we might have to let that icky stuff come out and look at it and say, oh yeah, I got some of that stinking thinking. I got some of that icky, I got to let it go. I've got to really let it go. I've got to really get rid of the manure so that I can have the whipped cream. But we've got to shift it. And that's how this vibrational stuff works, is that we shift our vibration and then things shift, because it's all one thing. Not because we're special, not because we happen to be a practitioner and we know more. We've been studying this stuff for 25, 35, 45 years. It doesn't matter. If we don't shift that inner vibration, nothing changes. So that's kind of shorthand to say, if nothing's changing, what do I need to look at? Me. I need to take a deeper look at my vibrational energy, at the energy that's inside of me, and see how I can be a part of making a powerful shift. The question I get to ask is, what the heck is that? If everything vibrates, what frequency am I living from right now? That's the key question. When I'm looking around at my life and it's not a match for what I would like to see, and I understand this vibrational energy, what frequency am I vibrating at right now? If I want to be at 105.3 or 103.5, what has to shift in me for me to move myself in that direction? Not what has to shift out there. If they would only change, then I could get to where I want to be. Nope. What has to shift in me? Because we understand how this works and we begin to work with it. Holmes tells us mind is the creative factor. And remember last time I was here, I was saying he capitalizes mind when he means God or spirit. And he does in this quote, God, spirit, that energy within us is the creative factor. So we are people who understand that consciousness precedes form. So we tend to it powerfully, consciously. I love this initiative here to do the prayer at 3 o'clock every day. I love it. I'm going to join you. Thank you for all of you creating it, because that's how we begin to shift things in our world, is a consciousness of love, spiritual law. Consciousness sets the tone. And it's really easy when things are going on in other people's lives or in the world or in the government or in other countries to go, well, they should do this or they should do that. Yeah, that's really easy. That's like an armchair quarterback for the Broncos or something like that. Sorry, just a personal reaction I had right there. But we really get to say to ourselves, if consciousness is everything and I am a part of all that is and all that is a part of me, what's the contribution I want to be making to the world? And if all we ever did was stop every day at 3 o'clock and do that prayer, that's bigger. Now, I know people say thoughts and prayers, that's not enough. But it's a start. It's a start. And my gosh, it's way better than sitting there watching the TV and getting all angry and agitated and worried and upset and having that be the vibrational energy. Don't think for a moment that vibrational energy isn't a contribution to the big cloud of unrest that we're experiencing. And so we have to be willing to understand that we get to be a contributor even at the global level to things that are going on in our world, because this vibrational energy then becomes the lens through which we look at ourselves and our life and what we're experiencing to get ourself right. Now, I can say that sometimes it's dawned on me that I could get myself right every single day and maybe things won't change. And that's true. That could be true. It could be that in this lifetime, by the time I'm gone off this planet Earth, peace will not be present on the planet. But here's a piece of woo-woo. When I get to the end of my life, I'm going to be much happier with who I was and what I contributed, because I did it. because I took time every day to do a prayer, or I took time every day to tune myself. So what does that look like? We all know what that looks like, right? It looks like meditation and stillness, ferreting out the pockets of unrest within myself and smoothing them out. It looks like prayer. It looks like getting connected in prayerful consciousness. It looks like affirming truth, affirming light, affirming well-being when there is the appearance of not that. It's not abdicating responsibility, as I've said many times. It's not looking away from the things that are unpleasant or uncomfortable, but it's looking at them and seeing them fully and understanding that behind them and below them and through them is consciousness, and that's the place where I'm going to put my energy so that I can contribute something to what's really happening. It's not a denial. It's not saying, oh, that didn't happen and that's not what's going on or that's not what's true. It's being really in the center pocket of all of that truth, of the creative process within me. It's about attuning myself with gratitude. I think I got to be here around Thanksgiving time, and I loved the energy, the heartwarming energy of gratitude. It's the willingness to shift my vibration instantly by being grateful that I can see the truth about myself, or being grateful that this opportunity is giving me a chance to go deeper or to contribute something more powerful to my life. Or seeing something that's not in alignment so that I can make that change, so I don't fall into victim consciousness and woe is me consciousness. And it's about an important word that Ernest Holmes talked a lot about, and that is embodiment. It's one thing to think you're thinking something, which is what I talked about in the beginning. We pretend and try to tell ourselves, well, I'm thinking good thoughts. Why is this happening? But it's another to look at embodiment. It's looking at that dissonance and understanding that what I'm embodying tells me the truth about the vibrational energy. It's not lying to myself. It's like Harry can't come here with his bass and say to himself, I'm going to play the G string, I'm going to tune it to G, but then he tunes it to some other note and then look at you all and say, I'm playing a G. Can't you hear the G? Doesn't work like that, does it? No. Whatever he tunes it to, that's what plays. You and I, we're just like Harry's bass. People didn't know that they're just like your bass. What we tune to, that's what's playing in our life at some level. And so we get to say, okay, I got to tune myself. I've got to tune myself to the note that I want to really be playing. And so it's important to understand what I'm embodying, and allow myself to see it fully. And if I can't see it, to get help to see it so that I can change it and shift it and do something different, so that I can be authentic about my true embodiment, the truth of what I am really putting out into my world, and the conditions show themselves to me in that way. And so that is powerful. We aren't victims of a chaotic universe. We are not small. We are not influential in our life or in this world. Each one of us absolutely is. And the last tuning thing I want to talk about today around vibrational energy is something that is part of the theme for this month, and that's love. And I notice and I appreciate very much as I look back here at your vision and mission here at CSL Parker. I love the vision and mission. The vision, a world awakened to love, right? And the mission, we inspire and radiate the transforming power of love. There is a vibration that's important to embody. But here's how that works. We have to watch the delta that occurs between saying I embrace and embody love and the thoughts that I think about myself and others. So I've said for years, for example, about our body temple. You do not get the luxury of standing in the mirror every day, hating what you see, criticizing what you see, talking to yourself in the mirror about how old you're getting and how your body isn't the way it used to be and you don't like it and you hate it. You do not get the luxury of doing that every day and then being healthy and strong and vibrant, do you? You just don't get it. It doesn't work like that. You do not get the luxury of reading the news and watching TV and being angry and miffed at all the people out there who are doing X, Y, Z that you don't approve of, and then claiming peace on earth. You don't get the luxury of looking at your finances and being angry about the money you have, the money you don't have, how people ripped you off or how they're not paying you enough or whatever it might be, and then be abundant. It doesn't work like that. Now, you do have the luxury of saying, gosh, I really don't like what I'm seeing going on in the news, and I'm going to send love and light to those people over there. I think I said this maybe last year. I've been love bombing Putin for a really long time. That man scares me, and I don't want to be scared by him. I don't want him to get my fear. He doesn't deserve it. I don't want to add to that. So for me, I've got to find a way to pray and send love. Now, there's a difference between I don't approve of his actions and I don't approve of his choices. And I have the right to say I don't approve of him, but I don't have to hate him. I don't have to revile him or send him angry energy or wish that someone would kill him or any of that stuff. I can love the spiritual being that he is and understand that there's something going on in the world that he is fulfilling for all of us. And I'm going to be a place of love and centeredness, even though I don't like what I see. That's important to me. And so I think that's important for us as a community of love this month of February and as we're working with Vibrations to say, how can I be more loving? How can I? It's kindergarten to love what we love and approve of. That's easy. Anybody can do that. Good for you. Keep doing that. Not going to make it wrong, but it's the easy part. Here's the part that's hard. Can you love the people you disapprove of? Even if they're in your own family or in your church. Can you love the people you disapprove of? That's the deepened work. And so hanging on to that vibration then makes us more available to love and makes us more loving in our world and contributes to the vibrational energy of love. We all get to understand this is the law. This is the way spiritual law works. So everything vibrates. Energy responds. Consciousness is the invisible architecture through which spirit becomes form. So this week, I invite you to ask yourself a very pivotal question every single day, besides doing that prayer at 3 o'clock every day. What frequency am I choosing right now? What frequency, vibration, energy am I choosing right now? And that practice alone, as we see it, acknowledge it, we can change it. We can change our vibration, we can change our energy, we can change our life. Let's pray about that together. Please join me as we go within right now and just take a deep breath and allow ourselves to feel the divine energy of yes flowing through us. The yes to recognition that God is all there is. The yes to recognizing that life and energy and truth and wholeness and harmony and peace and abundance are flowing freely and effortlessly through this universe. And that we ourselves, through this work today and through this choice we are making to be a living embodiment of this, choose to be in alignment with those qualities of being. That we choose this alignment so that we ourselves may be that embodiment in all that we are and do in every relationship, in every activity, and every choice that we make. And that we then also, as a living embodiment, are a contribution to our world, to our planet, to every being everywhere of greater love and light. That we have a chance to be this transcendent force simply by tending to our vibrational energy. our consciousness, our embodiment energy to who we are and how we show up in every single moment of our day. It's an opportunity, not a chore. It's an opening. It's a blessing. So joyfully we give thanks for this. Joyfully we say yes to this. Joyfully we allow this truth to be who and what we are as we go forth in our lives from this place, enriched and enlivened and uplifted by our very presence together this day and by all that has taken place here to call us to this truth of who we really are. And so in great gratitude, I accept and affirm that this is how we show up. This is what we do and how we live. I am so grateful that this is being made manifest through us, in us, and as us now. And in this place of divine gratitude, I just release this word into the law of mind and the law of action, knowing that as it has been spoken, it is done. I let it be, I let it go, and so it is. One more place that we tune ourselves is through that which we give out. So when we give people grace and love and respect, we tune ourselves to that vibration. And when we give financially, we tune ourselves to the vibration of abundance. And so as you give this day, I invite you to affirm with me that you are giving into this beautiful community in a way that tunes you to that energy of abundance and wholeness. So as we prepare that gift or surrender it into the basket or do our text to give or whatever it is that you do, please say with me, this gift I give is God in action. I vibrate with joyful abundance and am so grateful. Thank you, life. And so it is.
This song is about that little voice in your head that wants to tune to something else than you want to be. We are so hard with who we are sometimes. Get caught up in it all. The doctors and the paramedics, they cannot revive me from the anxiety that's eating me alive. And there it was, my life was mine for me to feel. The only one who could take that chance was me. So pick your head up, it's criminal what you can do to yourself when you're not feeling the part of you that's fed up. See, I've got this judgment that I'm not enough, and I'm sick and tired of being not enough. So pick your head up, it's criminal things that you say to yourself, words you'd speak to no one else. Pick your head up, it's criminal, who is the criminal, criminal? Who is the villain who's killing you, keeping you locked in jail? It's criminal, criminal things that you say to yourself, or would you speak to no one else? It's criminal, criminal, you are the villain who's killing you, keeping you locked in jail. It's criminal what you can do to yourself when you're not feeling the part of you that's fed up. See, I've got this judgment that I'm not enough, and I'm sick and tired of being not enough. So pick your head up. It's criminal, criminal things that you say to yourself, or would you speak to no one else? Pick your head up. It's criminal, criminal. Who is the villain who's killing you, keeping you locked in jail?
Whoa! Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Wonderful. Woof. Beautiful, beautiful. Superstar, Cody Qualls, yes. Let's bless that love offering, and so please join me as we give thanks, recognizing that this good is a celebration of abundance that flows through this community that is an abundant community of love and light. We see it, we affirm it, we claim it, we accept it as so right here and right now. It touches this community and all who are part of it. Thank you, life. And so it is. Thank you, thank you. And so let's stand together for the benediction, and then we'll sing together. Our practitioners are here, and I also want to bring, wait a minute, you could sit down for a minute. You'll stand again in a minute. Special presentation. Jeanette, please come forward and give the special presentation. Thank you.
First of all, there was a very special event that took place this past Wednesday. There was a paneling that took place at Centers for Spiritual Living, which is our parent organization. And during that event, some special people were honored. They were students that dedicated years of their lives into this movement, into the study of this consciousness. And they paneled in front of ministers, and they officially became ministers. And I am so excited and honored and deeply grateful to say that one of our own, Shirley Leung, is now, besides being our goddess of love and goddess of love with our children, is now Reverend Shirley Leung. And yes, Shirley, thank you.
I just wanted to say a few words. I've been in this community for a very long time, and I really love this community. I've been here since 2010. I started as a practitioner, and right away I knew that I needed to go into ministry. But I'm telling you, it was a bit of a struggle for me to get here because public speaking is really not my forte, and I had to develop that. Was not my forte, and I had to develop that. So it's taking me quite a bit to really be in front of all of you. But I'm here to continue to serve this community for a very long time. A very long time. And my heart, much as I like to be at the pulpit, I feel that I really need to spend more time with our children and our young families. We're going to get a senior minister, and he was going to be amazing, and I'm going to do my work with the youth because we need that. So I hope that you forgive me, but once in a while, I'll also be speaking in front of you. On days where I'm not with the kids, I'll be here. But again, my love is for this community. I am here to support each and every one of you, and that is my gift to myself for this community and for the world and for our kids. I want leaders. We want leaders for Centers for Spiritual Living. to teach, have our teachings be out there because they are very powerful teachings. You might all agree with me, right? You are here because of the power of our teachings and how it all helps us to have amazing, wonderful lives. And that's what we all need, what the world needs. And today we talk about peace. We need peace. So that's all I have to say. I'm here for a while. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shirley. I was honored to be the dean of the school where you studied, and
that's right.
so great. And the reason I said speaking was because I've watched her speak, as I'm sure you all have, and she's very enthusiastic and energetic. So wonderful.
Right.
So proud of you.
Thank you to all of you. And this amazing lady, if not for her, I'm not graduating.
Thank you. Thank you. I apologize. I didn't see her. I forgot she was off with the kids, so I thought, oh, Shirley's not here. I guess we won't give her the flowers. But I was wrong. So, okay, let's stand together now for the benediction, and then we'll sing together. I also want to remind you what was said earlier in the service. Those folks with the white stoles, they're practitioner prayer partners. One of the greatest gifts you can leave with to up-level your vibrational energy before you go is with a prayer. Whether things are going challenging or things are going great and you want to continue the momentum, they're here for you. Let them pray for you, okay? So please say with me, something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is all that I am. I see it. I claim it. I vibrate it. Thank you, life. And so it is.
Stand for peace, let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace, let there be love. I am a stand for love, let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be love. Thank you, Dr. Marcel.
We are holy, holy, holy.